10 months ago started with the AFL, and one of the large credentials that contributed to that successful candidacy was my MBA studies. Edward Wilson worked for the AFL as Regional Manager of Barwon, based in Victoria. For myself and my role, very heavy on strategic management and relationship management. So for me, it was certainly a case of being able to look at how do I distinguish myself in an industry that's extremely competitive, and how do I advance myself? And it absolutely does change you, and it did change me. For myself, when I was studying my undergrad degrees, it was quite theory-based, a little bit of practical, but to be able to actually embark on studies whilst working full-time was a huge attraction to myself. When I started my MBA, I was living in Brisbane. I moved to Canberra and then finished my MBA in Melbourne. So for myself, even personally, I've lived in 3 cities whilst completing my studies, but also the experiences and networks that it's opened me up to. That's what I truly believe to be the best value, the biggest selling point to sign up to an AIB MBA. Especially when my studies have been online, being able to attend the networking events in person has been a great way to meet like-minded individuals who are clearly investing in themselves. And through those networking pieces, I've been able to meet people both within the same industry that I work in, but also different industries as well. And naturally, with us all being in the same room, investing in ourselves, our careers and our future, it's been brilliant to meet like-minded individuals. So those networking events have been very valuable. I've been fortunate to have attended a couple in different cities. I was at the Sydney networking night about a month ago, and was very fortunate to meet someone who completed their MBA 6 to 7 years ago. And to hear the story of how he's progressed his career since completing his MBA was very fulfilling to myself as someone who had just finished it. If you want to be able to lead a team, if you want to be able to excel in working in a group environment, something that we all have to do regardless of our industry or our role, an MBA, I've found through my own personal experience, is a fantastic way to not only develop the skills and expertise to excel in those environments, but also be able to do so in a manner that showcases that you do invest in yourself and you will be someone who can operate efficiently and with credentials in those environments. So I see it just being the tip of the iceberg in terms of where the MBA will actually deliver benefit for myself in life. So certainly an exercise and a process and a commitment that I've gone through that I'll be very pleased looking back in many years to come that I did embark on. For those who are considering whether or not to undertake the studies, I would definitely recommend explore, understand and see if the MBA program is right for you. And I know that if you are going to explore and understand if it's right for you, you will determine that it is. And it is certainly a program that, because of its practical nature, its online capacity, done so in a manner that is very collaborative though, it is very attractive to anyone who participates in the program. And you'll certainly come out the other side knowing that the program itself will deliver you value in terms of the skills that you acquire, but also the networks and experiences that it will then open for you. And those new opportunities that will then come about in your career will be due heavily thanks to your MBA studies.